Hey guys, Sarah Cray here, and I'm going to show you how you can do a super easy, beginner-friendly birthday card in just a few minutes. I'm going to show you two different designs, and with this first one, I'm going to start out by having my color palette. I'll list the supplies I'm using in the description, but you can use whatever you have. And you want to make sure, to make things just a little bit easier, that you have a thinner brush with a square tip, okay? So I have my watercolor card here, which I just made myself by taking my favorite watercolor paper and folding it, cutting it down and folding it. And then I'm going to pick a color, any color I want, and I'm going to start to put in candles. And as you can see, I'm having them be slightly angled. I want these to feel kind of like fun and whimsical. So I'm going with like a color palette that I really enjoy. And starting to put some candles in. Let's actually get some of this color here. What you want to try and do when you're doing this is keep your pressure pretty even, so then your candle shape stays about the same width. It's okay if it kind of goes a little bit wonky. And let's do another peach. And maybe one more gold. And notice that they're not ending in the same spot, right? Okay, so you can do as many candles as you want, just a few or a handful. I know compositionally some people pay attention to the odds rule, but I don't, so. And then I'm just going to grab a yellow. I'm taking my gold and mixing it with a little bit of my dusty rose here, just to get kind of an orange color. And I'm just going to do kind of dashes along the top here. Just using that same brush. It's okay if the flames all look different from each other. And then I'm going to let that dry. And as that dries, I'm going to grab a pen. I'm using a Micron, but you can use whatever pen you have. We're not going to be painting on top of this, so it doesn't have to be waterproof. If you do want to paint on top of the ink that you're going to add, then you definitely want to make sure that it is a waterproof pen. Okay. Now I'm going to do the little wicks. And then do a little drawing over the flames. Notice that I'm going kind of outside the marks. And now I'm going to do cute little patterns on my candles. Angled stripes, polka dots, and we can do opposite stripes. And then some, you do like big dots here. Try and have your patterns staggered. Okay. And what if we did horizontal stripes? Okay. And let's do dots again. And that's it. And I know that this is simple, but it's very fun, friendly. You guys can customize this using whatever colors you want. And then that way, if you're on your way to a party or if you forgot to pick up a card, you can make something really quick. Okay, there's the first card. That just took a few minutes. Look at you guys. Now we're gonna do our second one. Okay, for my second card here, what I'm going to need is a 1-inch brush, which is actually going to be doing a lot of the work for me. And I have a round 6 handy, but again, just use what you have. And we're going to be painting a cake slice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 1-inch wash. I'm going to pick up some of this kind of warm brown tan color. And I'm going to make 2 marks kind of on the bottom half of my page. So like this and like this. And now I'm going to do an angled line, but I did the marks so then I have a strong edge. So angle. And then follow whatever angle this is, mirror it on the next one. Okay? And it's okay if it's not perfect, right? Like that gap is a little bit bigger, but that's okay. And now I'm going to switch to my round 6. And I'm going to grab whatever color I want. I'm going to do like this blush color because I'm really in love with this color right now. I mean, honestly, my favorite cake flavor is chocolate, but it's not as fun to paint, you know? So I'm going to follow this line, and then I'm going to create a triangle that has unequal sides. So the edge is going to kind of come out to a point here, and then I'll meet this point here, and then just fill it in. And if you want to put a candle in, I'm going to rip just a tiny piece of paper towel, and wherever I want the candle to go, I'm just going to lift some of that paint out. Then using that same color or a different one if you like different fillings. Put one in the center here. And then we can do the end of the cake slice there. Then I'm going to do a little shadow. So kind of following the shape of my cake. Then rinse my brush. Spread that color out. Soften it. Okay. And I just want to make sure that my frosting is dry before I add my candle. And then I'm going to put in my candle here. It's okay if it's a little wonky. And let's do a cute little flame on top. And then now I'm going to add some confetti just to make this a little bit more like active in the whole space. So you can use the color palette that you already have. And I'm just going to do dashes. Now the biggest thing is you want the dashes to be alternating. Like you don't want your blues on top of each other. And then I'm going to take some pinks. And then I'm going to take some yellows. And you're just kind of filling in the spaces that don't already have color. And that's it. It just took a few minutes, but super fun, super cute. It's a great way to like hand make something really quick. And it's just darling. So here's your birthday cards. Okay, I hope you guys had fun. Can't wait to see what yours turn out like. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.